that go? It's a good color.
Where's Pops?
Hmm?
Where's Pops?
Oh, merch box unboxing. I can't watch because I'm live. Do you like it? You gotta like it? It's probably your dad. Hello, father-in-law. Is this camera better? Less blurry? Isn't this brown and white? Takes out all my wrinkles, eh? Slow day on YouTube, man. It does, eh? As long as I keep them in the dark. Oh no, that makes it worse. I'll just go like this. Surprised my pops hasn't popped in here. Come on, pops, popping. Hello, Miss Boss. No. Probably heard you coughing. She's lurking. Why is it always the missus that likes to hide? This message is held for review. How's that held for review? This is no shit, but SH star T, so it's not even, you shouldn't even read it. But I guess the new YouTube algorithm's reading everything. Another message held for review. I'll unhide that for them. YouTube is gay as fuck. YouTube. Always MC here showing the love. The blue one?
That's the one you gotta flick. Yeah, since I bought it.
.5.5 minutes. Go Prince. don't know what I want to print next. I can technically save it off my phone to the SD card. Yeah, probably. I saw those ones, but I can't find the ones that fit on the DJI. Because it's two blades, but they're separate places to screw it in. All the ones that I looked at were one blade that sits on. I can't find the one that fits on to my whatever. It doesn't fit, but I keep looking. You're talking about those silent ones, right? Where you can barely hear them? Yeah, Pop sent me a video on those, so I was looking them up, but unfortunately they don't fit on the DJI Mini 2. Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. I thought of just printing some just for shits, just to see how it comes out, but just haven't felt up to it. Same with the Cricut. Actually, I just got a phone call, somebody asking if I could print a part for a tool. So he's going to send me the info on it. I'll go look it up, see if I can't find something on it. Another moderator just held this. Practice makes perfect. All right, buddy. Enjoy. Don't smother yourself. On that note, well, if you're out MC, I think we're going to head off of this. Like I said, pretty quiet. Live chat. Like 0 users. Yeah, we're back. I switched cameras. The tablet was dying, and the camera sucked, and the mic sucked. I don't know. Can you see better now? Hard to see the colors in that. Slow day. Just want to go jump in puddles. I love the rain. It's a beautiful morning. Weather Cat. Good to see you. How's everything? I guess you moved a while back too. Did you all get settled in good? It's definitely very rainy today, but it's been beautiful the past couple days, so taking a break, relaxing. Had the ham radio going earlier. Think it's going to be more jewelry making today kind of day. Use some of this beach glass that we've got gathered up here. But probably 50, 60 pounds. Might also finish painting refinishing a coffee table. And then I might stain my plant stands that I have. I refinished and repurposed this. This was like white, rusted out, so we painted it gold. Came out really good. Chris, Sam, good morning. Still haven't found a place renting outrageous. Yes, it is outrageous. If we were to move, if we were to move out of our place, this rent would go up to, I think it was 18 or 1900 without it being refinished, and $2,000 if it was. And we pay $985 for a 2-bedroom. But we've been here 6 years, so 5 or 6. Nine months already? Yeah. Oh, it's 1:14 there. Still, what time is it here? 9:15 here. But I'm trying to figure out what to do with all this. So much beach glass. That's not, but this stuff is. That is a lot of money for a room. Very true. $1,500 to $1,800 is kind of redonkulous for a room. And that's American. That's crazy. It's outrageous what the world's come to. I see Joe. Anybody else see Joe? Joe Fly. Forgot about my drone. Gotta clean up. The drone away. Dallasite back. Oh yeah, I got more beach glass and Dallasite here. This is Dallasite. Actually, I'll show you something cool. That's what it looked like before. And this is what it looks like when it's wet. So we'll grab one that's not wet, wet it up. Another one. So this stuff, I believe you can only find this here. Native to the island. But we got lots of glass. Here's my bottle tops. One of these, oh yeah, this one. Still had the rubber stopper in it. And these I think are called flower stones. Get it wet. No. Where is it? This one maybe? Yeah, this is the one. These things. And, what's that red stuff called again? Can't remember. Oh, this thing's pretty thick and it's full to the bottom. Everything in here, from like clay pottery, big clay pieces, right down to the tiniest little shells. Abalone shells? No, this one? No, maybe? No. Nope. I think somewhere. Where there's some really cool ones, where these. You know how hard it is to find a marble on the beach? Or a slag. That's a big chunk of slag. But yeah, definitely a beachcomber. Lightheaded bending over like that. Trying to remember where I put all the good pieces, but there's just so much. I have very vintage marbles over here that I saved up. Got an old school gumball machine. There's also, in the very top up here, I have a rock that's just as round as a marble, weighs as much, and even sounds like a marble when you drop it. So I put that in there. Oh, look at that, another little shell. This is like the vintage shelf. The old McDonald's train. Miss Piggy. My vintage lamp. And I guess I haven't really shown the office. It's kind of in shambles, but here's the office. Printer. Cricut. Tools workshop. Airing out. 1 monitor, 2 monitor, 3 monitor. That's the orifice. I don't know if you're into plants, but there's a giant monstera. I wanted to find, do you remember the old gumball machines that came with the stand? I want to find the stand to go with it. If not, get another one with the stand. That would be cool. I've seen a lot of people out here, they'll buy the old machines and they're painting them and stuff to do with their home decor, but I like the old school look and the patina on it when it's worn down and stuff like that.
You know something, Rico. Eyebrows are itchy and by the way.
Maybe I should 3D print something today. I still have glow in the dark, rainbow glow in the dark, white and black. Here's my finished I Am Groot. So it was pink with the filament, but I painted it and added the moss. Ooh, 1920s gumball machine. Jealous. And then I have, it's a small version, but this was also pink. I hand painted that. And then I even put the shiny gloss finish. Then I did just practice painting this almost done lightsaber. But it messed up on the top when it was printing. So creative. Thank you. No, I try. I love making things. I love using my hands. I got lots of lots of started projects. Could do that too. I could do a live of me making something, jewelry wrapping or painting or something. And then I 3D printed these. These are for the drone batteries. so I can store them without having to worry about them getting banged up. They also have, you can add it to a belt clip or whatever. And they click in, it's not just... So, lots of cool 3D printed stuff. These are going to be match containers or for Band-Aids. Little ring holder. Any more 3D printed stuff right here? What are you up to today, Chris? Yeah, I just got this little guy, Weathercat. Well, not just. I've had it for about a month, maybe longer. But that's been a lot of fun getting the drone footage and stuff. Definitely been maxing it out. Took it way out into the ocean. I saw a cruise ship coming in, so I was like, oh, I'll go fly as far close to it as I can, and got nervous because I was pretty far out there. And a buddy of mine, we went hiking, and I took the drone, and we could see his house from where we were hiking, so I was like, oh, I'll go land it on your roof. And I got over his house, but the second I started going lower than the tree line, it cut out, and it said lost connection. So I thought the damn thing was gone. And so I sat there and I could hear it in the air, but I'm laughing hysterically because I thought it was gone. And it has an auto return to home feature. So the second it disconnects, the GPS system that's built in comes and lands exactly where you took off. So it came back. I had to go change my underwear, but it made it home safe. And then here's that other piece I was talking about, 3D printed as well. So with this guy, you go from, where is that other one? Well, you go from basically your, oh shoot, that's crazy. Yeah. A little tiny phone. Here's your controller for the drone. So that comes up. That goes in, turns. Now you can take a big tablet and plop that in. So 3D printed extension. So you go from a tiny little phone, bam! And then if you don't like how heavy that is to carry around, 3D printed part. Goes in, clicks down. Now you take your tablet, put it in. Now you have a lanyard that holds your joystick. And if you don't want it, bam. So. I have been busy. Other cool part is you can just close it in there, so you don't have to keep taking everything off and all that. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things with the 3D printing, or 3D printers, sorry. There's about 20 different websites plus that you could use to find stuff. I prefer, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them: Printables, Thingiverse, and Cults 3D. They have a lot of free stuff that you can get, and basically you just, like, I went on there and just typed in DJI, and then it comes up with thousands of different things to check out and do. Great job, Zubin. Wanda, thank you for joining. I appreciate the support. We're just hanging out, I guess, tech talking, catching up. It's been a while since I've been live. I hope you're having a nice day. How long did it take you to learn the 3D? I've had the 3D printers for quite a while. It's pretty simple to download and print, but they do have software like AutoCAD and Blender where you can go in and you can create your own stuff. Where is my... So you could basically go grab your caliper, take measurements, punch it into AutoCAD or Blender, and you can create your own stuff like this kind of stuff. Or you can go onto the websites and find them, and people pre-make them. Some designs you do have to pay for, but others are free. Most of the stuff that I've printed, like all this kind of stuff, has all been off Printables 3D, and all of that is free. So you don't have to pay for any of that. But they're cheap. Like, you can get the files for 99 cents. Some are, depending on what it is. Yeah, depending on what it is, from $1 all the way up to $15. But once you pay for it, you can print as much as you want. Debs. Thank you, Debs. He is self-taught on many things. Yeah, everything that I've done, I either research or just sit there and pound away. The 3D printing, I'm still learning stuff, so I can't really say I've learned it all. Yeah. I suck at math too, but the cool thing with like AutoCAD, I think AutoCAD is in a lot of high schools right now. They have 3D printers in schools too, so they're trying to like do all the design and all. It's definitely something that you have to learn in a classroom. Trying to learn all that at home is a headache. Yeah, I'd fire up the PC, but it's swimming. We're airing it out. There's the water cool. But yeah. And oh, actually I might have it on here. I think this might be all drone stuff though. Yeah. But there's still so much stuff to download, WeatherCat. Yeah, it's endless. Even our Vitamix, I typed in Vitamix and it came up with holders for all the attachments. Or actually, I printed these things. They're little nubs that you can screw into the bottom of your cabinets. And then the attachments for the, KitchenAid mixer. All the mixers you can just click on and turn and it hangs. So it's all nice. Looks good. But I can show you some other stuff that was 3D printed actually. So like this is just a little dust cover, as you can see. So nothing falls in there. This is a handle. We got a cover printed. Knob. This has all been upgraded. Let's see, any other 3D stuff. Chess pieces. Lightsaber. Kid style. Much love, Weather Cat. It has been that long. It's been over, I think. Chris has to take Zeus, so I'm watching you for now, bro. Hi, Sam. Hope you're having a good morning. Or afternoon, sorry. We're just hanging out, shooting the shiznat. No, I can't. I got so much 3D printed stuff everywhere. Oh, I wish I could just show you. It's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Worth the investment. 3D printers are definitely going down. The more expensive ones are the ones that you have all the stuff that I basically upgraded to over time. But it's probably cheaper to upgrade, easier to get parts that way. Nathan, hi, restreaming you at the moment. Nathan's rubbish removal. No worries, buddy. Restream away. We're just talking 3D printing, crafty kind of stuff, tech talk. Mm-hmm. 3D printed. I got a few. What else can we chitty chat about? Nozzle box. This was a earlier prototype, but I had to glue the top lip. That holds all the nozzles for the 3D printer, all different sizes. See, coming up. Bad stuff. Nothing through. Just a few. Have you been thinking about getting a printer, Weathercat? Because they're definitely handy and you can definitely make money off them if you get the right customers. Because I know you're into a lot of camera stuff and there is a heck of a lot of camera attachments and accessories that you could print off. Like I said, this thing will literally print teeth to screw things on. Here's a good example. We the People rocks, man. I was just over there showing the love earlier. Yeah, so how this works is it prints these separate, and then it prints the blade separate, and you slide the blade in, and it catches. So that way you can change the color of your blades. Or what I was going to try and do was stick the blade in, fix it at the top, like glue it, and then I was going to stick a flashlight in there. Kind of find a flashlight to sit in that, so you could turn on, stick it in, and then you could have different color lightsabers. Oh, the Cricut's the best. The good thing about the nice thing about the Cricut is, see, this thing you can't really put away or fold up, but this guy just folds up. Comes with storage. This is just for weeding. It also has an embosser, so you can make cards with gold or silver imprint. This is a blade for cutting cardstock, or I think it's called bass or basswood. And then you've got the embosser, so those tips change, and that just puts pressure on the gold foil and puts it on a card. That's how you get all your fancy writing. That's just a cutting blade. And it comes over here. You pop that guy in there, close that, blam. Now this will do all your decals and stuff like that. And then on this side, opens up. And then you take Cricut brand pen, plop that in there, close that, and this will do all your handwriting, calligraphy, anything you'd like it to do. And you pop all those there. It's also got a little track there, so you can stick your tablet in there, and you can actually hook your tablet up to this and do everything from your tablet as well. So my thought was, my Jackery powers this, so you could take this anywhere you want to go and do mobile decal making for cars, all your measuring, all that kind of stuff. Bring it with you. Hector, how you doing, Hector? How much in hydro? Actually, it does not cost that much. I had 2 printers running for, I don't know, a week straight, and it didn't even really make a dent on the hydro bill. They do have some of these come with dual power options. So down here is your, down here you can change your voltage depending on where you are in the world. This one is super loud. Probably won't be loud to you guys, but when you're printing at night, it's pretty loud. Let's see if we have anything on the card. Where is that card? So, it takes a little tiny SD card. Plop it in there. Oh, we do have stuff. Oh yeah, I could make more of those containers. Should we print more of these today? So this is PLA. This is just regular plastic. But I also have this red stuff which is called PLA Plus, and it's like super hard. Can't really bend it. Really good stuff. Or we could print a rabbit. Should we print a rabbit? So what the rabbits do and the boat, they're actually to test your X, Y, and Z axis on your printers. So if it's off by a little bit, you'll see imperfections like those. It'll also be very, you can see all the like little waves in that. So that's the rabbit tester. And then this is the boat. So as you can see on the lines there, this one was off a bit, so it needed some finicking. And we did it, and it came out beautiful on the other one. So you should be able to read the texts on these. So that's another way you can tell your first layers aren't going down. Your first, I'd say 5 layers are definitely the most important layers. If you can get those perfect, then the whole print will come out beautiful. But yeah, these are the testers. So let's go boat. Actually, we're going to been a while. Preheat for PLA. It gives you two different settings. So ABS is a type of filament that you definitely need higher temperatures to print with. So we do PLA. My presets are 200 on the bed, or on the nozzle, sorry, and 65 degrees on the bed. Your bed, your nozzle. So once that heats up, this won't print until those are heated up properly. So we go back, print. Boater Rabbit, y'all. Boater Rabbit. That'll take less time for sure. You could, yeah. There's actually 3D printed houses. So over in Europe, it's a big thing. They 3D print, I believe it's 75% of the house. So there's fine tuning. Oh yeah, very fine tuning. Not only in the printer, but in the software. Everything, right down heats, fans, temps, how many millimeters per second. So that's kind of just a joke. It's my speed sign for how much you should print. But another hard thing is the dual color in one print. If you notice, this is just a one string filament that goes into the extruder. The extruder has a motor, and this motor here and these gears here pull and push your filament through here. So your millimeters a second goes by this motor here. Some of them, the extruder, that red extruder, is actually attached here, or it's attached here, depending on how you want to feed your hot end. Weathercat boat. Okay, we're gonna go boat. Shows you the boat. Let me go confirm. You still need to get up in temp. So as soon as that hits that, this will start. Get over that excess. It's alive! So this here is my auto bed leveling system. That will go down and give me my readings on where it is on the bed. I probably should have bed leveled it before, because it has been moved around and dabbled on, but we'll see how good it goes. This will tell you a lot right here. So this is my Z offset. I can do it on the fly, but it's coming out pretty good. That gives you your test line there, which came out pretty nice. So that's called your first layer. This will be your skirt or your brim. What it does is it does a little tester around the print just to get rid of any excess chunking or moisture that's inside the line. Materials expensive. It depends what you buy. So this is a 1 kilogram roll of filament. This is the matte black by Quantum 3D. It's a PLA filament. That one there cost me 32 bucks. Now, once you get into like, this is a 1 kilogram of glow in the dark. That was about $42, but that was donated from one of the 3D printing companies that I purchased and called out on my channel. So that's the regular glow in the dark. And then this is the rainbow glow in the dark. Now, I wasn't a fan of it because I thought it would glow the colors that it printed, but it actually only glows the green. Hard to see. So, it is pretty cool, not gonna lie. So it depends what type of stuff you want to get. Like, you can get carbon fiber filament. That costs about $100 a roll. But that stuff's really cool. You can make just about anything indestructible. We need to hear the whole process from square one. I could go on for hours if it was a step by step. That's not even worrying about the printer or the software there. That was just already on the card. Hard to get a good view of it. Yeah. It's going though. So this will take, it says an hour and 57 remaining, but for the first layer, I always slow it down. So you could speed her back up to the regular 100. But I can even crank this to 500. I don't like to go higher than 100. Some people do. When you've dialed in all your settings and everything, you should be able to print that at a max speed of 300 to 400. But the faster you go, the crappier your print's going to be. And I can show you that on this. I sped, so you can see it was really nice in the beginning. That's called a Z seam, so that's supposed to be there. But you can see it was really good, and then I started speeding it up. And then it got too fast, and it just did not come out as nice at the top. But that was an amazing first couple layers there. Yeah, you can make stuff for cars. You can actually print with this. This is the PLA Plus. You can print RC bodies, airplane bodies, and all that kind of stuff. But you can also buy TPU filament, which is the same rubber that's on the bottom of some shoes. Then you take that and you can 3D print tires for the RCs. Depending on the printer, Weathercat. So, like the Bamboo Labs and the Persa printers, those things can print ridiculously fast. And they come out beautiful. But with the Creality, especially the Ender series, I find the slower you print, the better it comes out. On my other printer that I had, that one just printed good all the time. But at the end of it, I was tired of changing nozzles, and I ended up having to fix the whole extruder and everything way too many times. So I actually listed it, and that's how I got the drone. It was a straight trade for the drone. So yeah, if you watch, I'll turn it up a bit. We'll go 150. So double the speed that it's supposed to be. Can you zoom on this? No. Yeah, so that's how you speed her up. But you could keep going. I just like to play it safe. Why speed it up and take the risk of damaging anything? Okay, yeah, so after this prints, it'll tell me if I need to work on anything or not. I'm always slow, MC. What you talking about? Yeah, but back to the filament. So you can get all different types of filament: rubber filament, metal filament, wood filament. So many. The hard plastic, regular. Then they have this kind of stuff, which is called dual color filament. It's green on one side and purple on the other. So when that prints, it prints pretty cool stuff. Yes, you can make your own filament. That's right. So if you take this bottle, that's PLA. You can take that down, put it through one of these systems, and pull it through a nozzle in a certain way that you can actually make your filament like this. And that's why I have this. Is a filament. You put your filament on there, and there's a hole on either side. So you have one piece here, you bring it halfway, and you bring your other one halfway, and you heat it up, and you put it in that, and that connects your filament so you can keep your line going. So say I was running out of this, I pop the end through there, put the new end through, mend them together, and then it comes out one long string. This was also 3D printed. And a little dusty up there. So I got a little bit of filament here. I got these little testers, and then I got those left. Those are full rolls, those half done, almost full, basically done. And then I also have a system. I suggest anybody that gets a 3D printer buys a camera that they can hook up. It's also magnetic, so you can stick it on anything metal. But yeah, so you watch your prints with this, but my printer is plugged into a smart plug. So on my phone, if I'm watching and something goes wrong, I can actually go into the app and I can shut the printer off. Whereas if you didn't have that, it would just keep printing and make a freaking mess. I've seen it happen. Or if you're printing at night and you're not here, kind of thing, same concept. You can shut it off anytime just in case. This isn't a smart printer like my old one. My old one was very smart. I could hook it up to my phone and do everything, printing and all that kind of stuff from it. All right, MC, we'll be here. Yeah, that was probably one of the best ideas I had, was setting that up. The other thing with that camera is it has a carbon monoxide sound detector and a smoke alarm detector. So if your smoke alarms and everything are going off, that will send a notification to your phone, and then you can click on your phone and check out what's happening, kind of thing. So a lot of people are buying those fire extinguisher balls, and they're making little mounts on here that hold them. So if anything happens and catches fire, that ball will, you may dust your office, but at least it'll be there. Put these guys down. So we're at 13%. And looks like my bed temp went down 5 degrees. That should be at 65. Now I like it at a higher temp, so that way it sticks better. And if you do get a printer WeatherCat, I personally suggest you get the ones with the dials that you can lower the bed yourself. My other printer was called a fixed bed, so it was what it was. If this side was bent or warped or anything, then my print would be screwed and I'd have to get a whole new bed. Whereas this, you have one on each corner, so you can kind of tilt your bed however you want. Now, it comes with an auto bed leveling system, but the way I bed level all my printers is with a friggin' sticky note. So you take this bad boy and you hold it here and you go into here and you go to your nozzle setting or your Z height and you can raise and lower this Z. So you bring it to the middle and you stick that in there and you level it down till you can just feel it grab on the paper, and then you turn off your Z and you can move this back and forth and you can move your bed back and forth. So you bring this each corner, level it out with this same thing, and then once you get all 4 corners level, you bring this with the nozzle around the whole thing just once, either way, and as long as it feels the same, your bed will be leveled. You don't need to mess with this thing at all. Does it take long to dry? So it comes out at 200 degrees and basically instantly starts to cool down, but the reason you have your bed nice and warm is because you want it to slowly cool down. If you drastically cool down the PLA, you'll get warping, or what they call elephant footing, which is each layer will kind of spew out the side. I don't know if I have any that did that. Actually, yes, I do. So, I don't know if I can get it. On this lip here, see how it's like smushed? That's called elephant footing. That's from doing the print too fast and not having your bed warm enough. As it cools down, it'll start to warp everything. So I like to gradually cool it. And a lot of guys, it says that you can just pop it off right away. I have done it in the past, but I find letting the whole system cool down and the piece cool down, it comes off a lot easier, and it actually feels more solid, if that makes sense. So like, for instance, that was the first, this is your test run. It's already hard. So this is my recycling. I recycle my plastic, my PLA. And yeah, so like also this part here to upgrade, this is an aluminum extruder. It comes with a plastic one, but that there I think was like 13 or 14 bucks to upgrade. You can upgrade the knobs to the aluminum from, those were the originals. They're just hard to grab under there. The other ones are a lot bigger, and then this is supposed to go on your extruder so you can hand twist it, but that's basically for the old one. This one's got the release valve here, so you just squeeze that and you can push it. But lots of stuff in here, fans, spare nozzles and screws. Always got to have spare parts with these things. Kind of give you that's what it's gonna print. So it's just about done, the first. It's already smoothing it out. So. Again, and it all depends on the printer. This one, knock on wood, I haven't had any nozzle clogging, but my old one, at least once a day. I don't know if it was all the upgrades I did or whatever, but it definitely kept clogging. And I find when you change the original nozzle that comes from it, that's when I started to come into the clogging issues. This one, I haven't changed anything here except for this tubing. This is the Capricorn tubing. It just allows your filament to come through a little bit more. What they send you is this white stuff, and it actually starts to get dirty inside, and then it really starts to have a hard time pushing it through. I keep it as spares. And then this is another one I got. It's to go with the whole red and black stuff, but I just find that this is such a good tube that I'm going to leave it. It's printing beautifully. Every print I've done has turned out amazing on this printer, so I have all the spare parts just in case, but for now I love it. I'm going to leave it. Another 3D printed part. That's because without it, it scrapes on there and it creates a lot of dust. So moved the filament holder from here up to here, added that, and again, printing beautifully. Again though, so they send you, or you can buy, these are your nozzle needles. So this will help you, let's see, there we go. These will help you unclog it. Or you can get, it almost looks like an ice pick, but it works a lot better than these things. These bend a lot. But I just found these nozzles, a buddy of mine found down the hall. Hang on one second. All right. So these actually have a replaceable tip. So if this little guy clogs, you can just replace them by unscrewing it. So these are supposed to be super handy. I haven't tried it yet, but again, I got a spare just in case. Another thing you might want to think about is venting. When I had two going at the same time, I found, I don't know, almost too stuffy in the house. But if you have a high humidity in your house and you're trying to print, it's going to affect your print. So the filament will actually absorb moisture depending on the filament. So if you notice in all my bags that I have, and I have all my filament in bags, they have the moisture packs in them, and a lot, just in case. So I haven't had any moisture issues anymore since I've been packaging like that. But if you don't package properly, you'll notice as it's printing, it'll spit. It'll make little spurts. And then when you look in your print, it leaves little holes in it. And that's how you can tell there's moisture in your filament. You can buy the fancy, it's like it looks like a food dehydrator. It sits over here and you put your roll in, it heats it up and all this jazz. But if you do it that way, it's, I don't know, $1,000 cheaper, and you don't have this ugly thing sitting over here. Yeah, I agree. I did have a humidity thing here, but I kind of dialed it in, I think. Enable flash. Oh. Okay, there you go. Didn't know I could do that. See, I can actually hear it spitting. So, because I've had that up there for a week or two, no bag, no hydrometer, yes. But yeah, I had that up there for so long that I think it has sucked in some moisture. I don't see any bubbles, but I definitely hear it spitting. And that's coming out beautiful. Still got a lot of film. Now that the light's working, look at that dusty beast. It's dry though. So, everybody that is just joining, this is what we are making. We're going to attempt a boat. It's hard to see with that flash, but there is lettering on it. There it is. And then there's lettering there, but you won't be able to see that one. Yeah, I have one of those old school Macs that everything in the monitor from 2008, and it was working, but it kicked the bucket. It still says an hour and 36 minutes left on that guy. Yeah, that water gets them every time, I tell you. So while that's printing, we'll take a quick commercial break from that, and we'll go to drone stuff. Oh, that's why battery's at 3%. Might die on us. So this is the cool part, and the cool part about the feature. Have you been using your camera? Just the drone stuff, really. This takes you to Google Maps and shows you all your restrictions and where you can fly, where you can't fly, height restrictions, airports. This over here, all that orange is all military. So even outside of the US, I couldn't fly my drone there. And then all through this coastline, that's where I like to go and fly it. Shirley, Souk, Port Renfrew. But then, yeah, so it'll keep a little map to the side, and then you can minimize your map, and that's the view. But it does have some pretty good picture. Unless it's very sunny. So yeah, that's how I technically can figure out where to fly it, where I won't get in trouble. I technically can't get in trouble because this is under the weight of restrictions. So anything over 250 grams, you're going to need to go register and get a license to fly. And every time you go to fly it, you basically have to get permission to fly it in that area. Whereas anything under the weight, there's no restrictions, no license, no registration needed for them. In Canada, sorry. I'll make that clear. But yeah, definitely worth it. I went on a hike with a friend of mine, and that is how we figured out where we were going to hike. We were trying to find like a remote camping spot. So we went way up a mountain and found a gem where you can watch the sunrise and sunset. And just, yeah, it's an amazing spot. So we're hoping to get back up to there. And when I do, I'm going to live stream that whole hike. Shipment, dude, it was nuts. Yeah, I was playing shipment with Craig for a bit. I think we played 4 or 5 matches. It's just insane. And then we tried plundering a couple matches, but it was insane as well. So I called it quits pretty early. I think I went to bed at like 10:30, 11 o'clock last night. Just trying to figure out everything. 3D printing, cricket, droning. But it's hissing rain right now. Nice. Yeah, I would suggest everybody get a drone. It's definitely a heck of a lot of fun. I also suggest everybody gets a ham radio, keeps that in their pocket. Especially with how crazy the world is. Yeah, and the funny thing is I was thinking about restreaming and just everything again like I used to. But of course, the day after, my PC takes a swim. I'm here, just leaning. Yeah, I've started to up my, I guess, what people call a bug out bag and all that kind of stuff. But I'm up to, what was I think, 200 and something different seeds. Well, not different, but quite a bit of seeds. Food prep, propane prep. Got our barbecue, tent, fire blankets, emergency shelters. A level 3 first aid kit. I've just been going hard on all that stuff lately. I want to start doing food prep. We thought about dehydrating stuff and canning stuff. The Solo. Or no, the Phantom is the first DJI. The Solo. That sounds very familiar. 3D or Solo. I think I might have flown one of those before. Are they black? Or gold and white? Oh, no, I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. Okay, yeah. Then I have flown those. They're actually really nice drones. The only reason I like this DJI Mini is the size, for one, but two, um, just all the features that come with it. The auto home that I thank it a lot for because I lost connection that one day. Couldn't even see it on the camera, but I could hear the drone coming back about 3 minutes after I lost connection. I have a video of it losing connection and then getting connection, but that was on the PC, so that's gone. Unless it starts today. But I had a whole bunch of moisture pack things, absorbers in it all night, with a fan on it and drying it. So we'll see. Nothing fried yesterday. I shut it off, or the day before. I shut it off before anything went crazy. But I didn't want to turn it on just in case. But it definitely took a swim. And the crappy thing is, on the top of my PC, the whole entire thing is vents. So where it spilled, it went all inside and just dripped. I couldn't clean it. It went straight in. Oh, this mustache and beard are driving me nuts. I might shave. Might shave it off. Yeah, they've come out with so many. The new DJI Mini 3 Pro is insane. The camera now goes from portrait mode, and it'll turn so you can do your TikToks and your YouTube shorts. The camera changes different orientations for that, as well as it has top sensors and auto dodge, so you could be flying full tilt at a tree and it'll pick it up and it'll fly around the tree and continue going the line that you wanted it to. So the DJI Mini 3 Pro is next level. And I noticed my viewers went down. This is a cigarette, not a joint, just so y'all know. I'm just trying not to smoke on screen. Filthy habit. Hopefully by my birthday in June, I will be quitting.
On April 25th, they found the door smashed up. Please save it.
0.400 megahertz. This service is operated by Environment and Climate Change Canada. Comments should be directed to 1-877-789-7733. The current time is Friday, May 5th, 2023, 10:31 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
Smart.
Well,
Well, the good thing with the GoPros is you can get the wide-angle lenses and you can do all that kind of stuff. With the DJI, you can't actually get a proper wide-angle lens or anything like that for it. All the filters that come with it are garbage. I found using the Pro settings in it, Pro camera settings, is way better. I got a way clearer picture than using the filters on it. on this print. We are at 38%. I'll have to go check that out for sure. Or I might have already checked it out. But yeah, I need to make some better YouTube videos for sure. Bear with me one sec, people. Look at my wicker shelf for a second. Yeah, I had some really cool videos that I had made on the PC and saved everything on the PC and formatted the memory card for the drone, so I don't know if I should try it now with everybody here and see if it works. What do you think? Oh, we had an extreme low tide here. What was it, last week or something? That's where we found all that really old black glass. I just made that worse. Beautiful green everywhere. Okay, 40%, we'll let that go. Kind of want to fly the drone around in the house like I did the other day. Because it runs on GPS mostly, when you're inside it'll say cannot take off, can't fly. So you actually have to override it basically and say, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. And then you can fly it inside. But you have to, it doesn't auto hover, so you have to constantly up and down, left and right on it. But it's a lot of fun. It'll help you with your drone flying for sure. If you can fly it inside without crashing it, you'll be good outside. Are you guys already gaming, Chris or Sam, whoever's there? Look at those grays, man. Look at those grays. Every gray means I'm that much smarter. I got more grays than I do hair on my head. No, I'm getting old, bud. Acceptance is part of getting old. You get old. I'm excited. It's just these Rogue ones. Really, these Rogue ones. Good trim them out. Well, that's a big one. The grays are scaring everybody away. I wonder if they're gonna come take our recycling today. They could use it. Well, I think I'm gonna pop off the live here, everybody. Get the day going. The next nice day we have, we'll do a live again, either on the phone or I might do the live drone flying again, which was pretty cool. If not, we will do a coffee and chat tomorrow maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off, eat some food, might hop on the game in a bit. But it's a rainy day, so today's gonna be just a chill day, I think. It was good seeing you, Weathercat. I appreciate you dropping in. I'm gonna go creep your videos there. Once I'm off here, head on over. I don't know how to, you can link your, it doesn't show wrenches on my thing, so I don't know if you guys are still wrenched up on this. Can I? I don't know why. Hang on. You are now a managing moderator. I think you're my first ones because I've never seen that. Shoot me a message on Xbox if you do check out my Twitch stream last night. Tell me what you think. Sounds good, buddy. What the hell? Nobody has wrenches. Now y'all have wrenches. This is the Oprah Winfrey show. Everybody gets a wrench today. Promote your channel. Pop the link in. You have Xbox. Yes, I have Xbox. It just sucks that I can't go live on YouTube on the Xbox. I tried to do it through the phone, but it didn't work properly. So I either need a better PC or I need a PS5. Actually, before we go, I'll show Weathercat that print again. We'll see how far it is. It's been like half an hour or something. We're almost halfway done. Again, that's the size we're looking at. Maybe I might set all this up with the tablet. Once I charge the tablet, it's charging. And maybe I'll go live and I'll try and print out some decals today or later. Make sure everyone checks out that link that Weathercat just dropped in the chat there, please. Hop on over, smash the like button, show some love. No problem. I'll go live and talk 3D printing and Cricut printing. And, well, I guess I haven't really shown this stuff. Here's my hummingbird nest I found. You know how hard that would be to spot up in a tree? I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. But yeah, so this bad boy right here, this is my jewelry making. We got glass beads galore. These are like really old glass beads. Same with these ones. Those are all glass. More glass, different colors. All my different stones I was gonna wrap. What else we got? I was going to do some marble necklaces. And then pop this bad boy off. You go in here. And this is all my wire. We got different colors, thicknesses, beads, wooden beads. And then I've got thinner wire to wrap this stuff with so I can double it up or triple it up. We don't have a rock tumbler yet. I was actually just sent one on Marketplace, an ad on Marketplace for one for $50, which wasn't a bad deal at all. And then we go over to this stuff. And that's just more beads. I think that's more beads. And then this is my already made kit. So that's what I mean about the little wire. I triple up the thick wire and wrap it with that. And that's what gives me the cool little holding section. And then we've got this one. That's some beach glass. We've got these. Again with the beads. This one's coming loose. That's a quartz. And then this one here is my masterpiece. This was my fully finished one. And then it's meant for that rock to dangle. And again, we got old school glass beads in there. And I tried resin pouring. This was a really cool marble one I made, but it broke. It had a feather on the bottom, and that was one of my first beach marbles. That was me just trying out the wrapping of the other wires. It's actually really hard to do, to get it like that guy. These are some of my first pieces. This one here is pretty cool. You can put in whatever you want and then fill in the resin. So I think I'm going to put something cool in there. But it's kind of like this concept. Again, just those are my practice ones. Just trying different stuff, testing it out. My leather chain. Have any other finished ones in here? Oh, this was my steampunk attempt over here. coffee beans and gold. Now the thing with using the coffee beans is it actually ran. So the color of the bean came out in the resin. So that's that one. And then these are some more really cool beads and stuff. So yeah, that's what Tie Guy 266 likes to do on his spare time. Kind of more enjoyment going down to the beach, grabbing stuff raw right off the side of the coastline, and making it right there on site. Oh yeah, there's so, especially around here, like what I didn't realize was a lot of this coastline is some of the first coastline discovered in Canada, or on the west coast, I should say. So there's a lot of old docking areas that have been torn down and new spots put up. So we try and find all the old locations around town here, or the best beaches to go to. Like that stash of black glass that we found that all in one spot at one time, but that was because the tide was way out, or we wouldn't have found it where it was. But yeah, not too sure what else to talk about. Yeah, that would be so freaking cool to look up, or to go look. The Spaniards? Like Spanish coins would be cool to find. That's my dream, is to find a coin, or like an old gold coin or something like that. That would be awesome. But we have found some really cool stuff, like the marbles. I found a little tiny marble. My girlfriend's found glass beads there before. I have a Dalasite addiction right now. Again, that's all Dalasite. All these beautiful looking rocks. Well, the funny thing is they don't look that pretty until you get them wet. Some raw quartz. But I don't know what else is in that. It's hard to say. But yeah, I love that kind of stuff. I just want to jump in puddles. Should we go jump in muddy puddles? All right, Weathercat. It was good seeing you. Much love. Always appreciate you coming in. I'm going to probably head out as well. Finish this print up. Maybe I'll take a couple videos and post the short of it finishing. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you next time. You have a wonderful day. Everybody else in chat, love y'all. Dare me to what? Dare me to... Oh, jump in muddy puddles? Let's go! Yeah. Well, it would be a great day to do that. So green. Thank you for being here, Wanda, Joe, Sam, Weathercat, MC. If you can breathe, much love. I'll beat you later. All right, everybody. As always, stay beautiful, stay humble. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day. Love y'all.